to this moment, but it's still major that I got that done.
Diane Henley, Big U's son, is disclosing some unsettling family secrets. For years, the Henleys kept quiet while Big U operated the streets like a kingpin. But now that he is facing fraud charges, murder charges, and even connections to Nippy's passing, it appears that the family is finally coming clean about his troubled past.
Family drama as Big U gets locked up.
Revealing some startling revelations. Let's talk about the family turmoil while Big U is imprisoned. The hip-hop scene is rocked by the federal government's capture of Eugene Big U Henley Jr., one of the most well-known original artists in Los Angeles, on some serious accusations. Big U isn't the only one affected by this. His entire family is particularly. We'll get to this. But first, let's see what truly transpired with Big U. Big U isn't just another name on these South Central streets at 58. His NFL star son got caught up in a tempest they never asked for. On the legitimate tip, this cat has been involved in both sides of the industry for decades. He presented himself as a community activist, founded a non-profit organization that provides youth with options, and helped start some well-known hip-hop careers, such as the late, great Nipsey Hussle. On the other hand, the feds claim that this man is the longtime shot caller for one of the most infamous sets in Los Angeles, the Rolling 60s neighborhood. We're talking about one of the largest gangs in Los Angeles, the Rolling 60s, which has 1,600 members and was founded in 1976 as a clique of Stanley Tookie Williams West Side Crips. These guys have a reputation that can be summed up by their own motto: "You ain't a rolling 60 till you kill a 60." Their history is replete with some truly gruesome incidents, such as the 1988 beating of Karen Toshima, who became lost in some gang crossfire for years, and the 1984 accident Smoke that killed Kermit Alexander's entire family. That's just savage, demonstrating how they keep it cracking both inside and outside the set. Big U has been presented as this double-life gang lord and prominent member of the community. Grandma's claims in documentaries and podcasts that I've changed after my bid narrative were all a front for what was actually happening behind the scenes in March 2025 when the feds put Big U and 18 other Rolling 60s members and associates in handcuffs. The Department of Justice's paperwork wasn't teasing Big U with a federal complaint alleging he was running a whole criminal enterprise involved in various racketeering activities. This isn't just a minor legal hiccup. We're talking serious federal charges that could potentially lock him down for life. And trust the charges didn't stop Big U was facing a 43-count indictment by the end of March, which included charges of murder, kidnapping, stick-ups, extortion, wire fraud, embezzlement, human trafficking, and weapons. U.S. Attorney Joseph McNeil kept his secret when he said, "As the indictment alleges, Mr. Henley led a criminal enterprise whose conduct ranged from murder to sophisticated fraud." The most outrageous accusation in the entire case concerns the murder of Ron Williams, a budding rapper signed to Big U's Unique music label, who was discovered dead in Vegas in 2021. The indictment claims that this wasn't just anybody. Rather, it was a planned hit over a diss track. Let's examine what allegedly transpired with Ryan Williams. This 21-year-old aspiring rapper, who actually knew Big U Williams personally, played high school football with Big U's son Dion Henley, who is currently playing for the Los Angeles Chargers in the NFL. Williams was signed to Big U's label Unique Music and, according to the feds, was flown to Vegas with tickets and an Airbnb paid for by the label. Prosecutors said that when Big U heard the song, he pulled up on Williams in Vegas. What allegedly happened next is blatantly obvious. Williams laid down a track that essentially foretold his own fate with bars that spit out lines like the bro that makes some money and that he might get popped for thinking funny. To the federal grievance, Big U and his Cody Williams was driven to North Las Vegas by Sylvester Robinson, also known as Vi, who soaked him up with several facial shots from a .38 and left his dead in a ditch near Interstate 15. They allegedly instructed studio employees to keep their lips quiet and erased the security tape to hide their tracks. About 4 miles northeast of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Williams' body was found close to a Nevada landfill. The Clark County coroner verified his identity and declared the death to be a homicide from gunshot wounds. Following Williams' murking, social media posts demanded answers from Big U, which he fully ignored. making the entire circumstance even more Shadonna Brown, the mother of Seuss Ron Williams, hasn't held back when speaking out about who she believes wronged her son. In a statement posted on TMZ, she said Big U was the one who killed her son and that she wants the system to hold him accountable. A video circulating online contains some serious claims regarding DNA evidence in the case. According to the clip, Big U's DNA was allegedly found on Williams' fingernails, suggesting there was a physical altercation before Williams was smoked. The case became even more heated with allegations that Big U initially refused to give up his DNA for testing, forcing the police to obtain a warrant.
So they had to send a warrant to get Big U's DNA. You want to take a wild guess whose DNA came back on his son? Big U, Eugene Henley's DNA, came back on her son's fingernails.